Well, we initiate discipleship through asking. To go back to the model that I mentioned earlier, Jesus spent all night in prayer. What was he praying about all night? And then the next day, he called his disciples to him and chose from them 12. At least in part, he's probably doing at least a couple things in that all-night prayer. I wish I could have been there to listen in. And he said something like, Father, okay, which of these larger group of people should the 12 be? But I think probably more than that, he was praying for what they would become. So you think of somebody like Peter in John chapter 1. Peter is given a new name by Jesus, a new name to live into. He's called the Rock. He's called Cephas. And was Peter a rock when Jesus called him? No. We would say that Peter was pretty wobbly in terms of his faith all the way through his denial right before the cross. And so he had to be redeemed from that. But Jesus, from the very beginning, saw what he would become and prayed him into that and built him into that, certainly after his resurrection and restoring him to right relationship. So the invitation is a personal invitation. So you pray about it. You ask for discernment of who God might call you to be walking alongside. We like 2 or 3 people. And then you approach somebody personally and individually and say, I've been praying about this. I'm starting a new group. The purpose of this group is to help us all grow towards Christ-likeness, to be more and more like Jesus, but also to be equipped to disciple others. And as I've been praying about this, your name just keeps coming to me. I see a hunger in you. And would you please consider joining me as we journey together towards becoming more and more like Jesus? If you would spend time to seeing if that's confirmed in you, that would be wonderful. I'd enjoy that journey with you. So it's a personal invitation.